Oh my gosh, I'm running so late. Sorry, everyone. Hi there. Welcome to the 2:45 live stream of... Where is it? Oh, come on. Why aren't you guys seeing it? There it is. Vostok Inc. Not made by Russians, as you might expect. This is made by some folks in Newcastle who call themselves... what is it? Bleeding Nose Games? No, shoot. That can't be right. Hold on. I gotta look this up. Nosebleed Games? Something gross. It's something where I was like, ew, you want to name your company that? Yeah, Nosebleed Interactive. So, we're going to play this today. It is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the C-SPAN last night. Pretty exciting stuff. And I hope you're going to have a good weekend. Go see Atomic Blonde. I know I'm going to. See Dunkirk. The Spider-Man movie is awesome. What happened to mid-July being full of trash? I don't know. Movie-wise, I meant. Okay. Vostok Inc. Oh, by the way, I have some bookkeeping here. If you'd like to watch me stream something on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, something in specific, anything on Steam, pretty much anything on the PS4, I've got that Final Fantasy XII queued up and ready to go. Type into the chat channel, I vote for, and then the name of the game. Jay Strickland voting for president-elect. He's bound and determined to make me play some... I was going to say crappy DOS game. I don't know. I haven't... My go-to game for presidential elections has been... is it Political Machine? The Stardock thing, yeah. And I know at one point I played a whole bunch of presidential election games. I'm sure President-elect was one of them that I looked at and thought, I'm going to stick with Political Machine. But you know what? You can vote for whatever you want. You don't have to vote for things like, Mad Max, Guild Wars 2, Black Desert Online, Massive Chalice. You don't have to do that. You can vote for whatever you like. Wait a minute, what? Jay Strickland, who voted for President-elect, says Political Machine is no Priebus. I'm not sure what to make of that comment these days. You guys know what Reince Priebus's name is once you take out the vowels, right? Go ahead, do it yourself. Just take out the vowels and look what letters you're left with. It's a pretty odd coincidence. All right, those are Atomic Blonde spoilers in the chat channel. The fact that Chris Marketson loved it, that's a spoiler. All right, so I presume you guys can see this and hear this okay, right? Yeah. What am I doing playing this weird thing by Nosebleed Interactive? First of all, I want to apologize. Oh, let's see, other things. Yeah, so you can vote for Request Wednesday. The inimitable Mr. Chris Marketson, who's Marquack in the chat channel there, he will log your vote so that I don't have to take my hands off of the gamepad. This is a very gamepad-intensive game, you're going to see. I'm kind of kidding. There's going to be a lot of math. I'm warning you. Yep, exactly. You got it. Go ahead and parse that, Jay Strickland. Just 3 acronyms. I will give them to you backwards. BS, you know what that stands for. PR, right? And then RNC, Republican National Committee. I'm sure that that was not intentional. I'm sure that his mother didn't do that to him on purpose. Yeah, Republican National Committee Public Relations bullshit. I'm not going to cuss. There might be children watching this stream. And it's not a joke. It's just a fact. You know, you take vowels out of someone's name, it shouldn't do anything. It should just be random letters. Not the case with Reince Priebus. Reince Priebus. I never know how to say that name. It's a name I'm used to reading and not having to say out loud. Like, if I worked at a Starbucks and he came in, I would be pretty flabbergasted as far as, would it be like, Reince, your drink is ready. Other bookkeeping, I'm on Twitter at QT3. Things I write are at 2:45.com. I just endured a really difficult horror movie called Killing Ground. Not sure I recommend it. You can read a review I just wrote of that, which I just posted. Also, if you enjoy this sort of thing, please check out my Patreon campaign at patreon.com/TomChick. I'm giving away 3 copies of Space Tyrant. Now's your chance to join and check out my latest post. you can be eligible to win that. Also, I'm about to send out my monthly review request, where you can tell me to review something, and I'll give you a counter recommendation, and then draw one from the hat. All right, so what the heck is Vostok Inc, and why would I want to play it, and what is going on with that huge amount of money counting up in the upper right-hand corner? This is one of those weird games that if you don't play it, it's kind of okay. And I will confess, of the amount of time, and I don't know what time that is, on Steam that this shows that I've played it, some of that time has been me just letting it run while I'm off doing something in another window. Schmidt CD requests I finish Season 1 of The Wire. I just watched Episode 12. I've got Episode 13 outstanding, and I'll be posting an Episode 12 right-up later tonight. I'm not sure what to... Well, you know, we don't want to talk about The Wire here. We want to talk about Vostok Inc. Okay, so I went from 23 million to 26 million in the last few moments of nattering. That is part of the gameplay here. I'm getting rich. This is all about building up crazy amounts of money while you are playing a top-down twin-stick shooter. Let me now show you that top-down twin-stick shooter. Oh, okay, here's what I was going to apologize for. See that little picture in the lower left-hand corner of that guy talking? Oh my god, there's so much big, dumb talking heads. Like, what is it, the Firefox games and Nintendo? Those are stupid, dumb talking heads. What was that Banjo-Kazooie game? The Banjo-Kazooie guys just did a game called, shoot, what was it? Like, it wasn't Banjo-Kazooie, but it was something like that. Like, Yippo-Blazooie, or, shoot, I forgot the name. At any rate, in that game, which is a perfectly serviceable 3D platformer, lots of times things would, like, get in the screen and talk at you, and you have to, like, skip through all their stupid dialogue. There's going to be a little bit of that here. So, all right, let's go through this. And I can't... Yeah, all right. This is so dumb. All right. Okay, I hope you're getting all this backstory here. This is character development. I think I'm that guy. No, that guy's talking to me. He's my middle... Ukulele! Right, thank you, Schmidt CD. Right, not Banjo-Kazooie, ukulele, right? Because they presumably didn't have the rights to Banjo-Kazooie. All right, here we are. Twins... Oh, shoot, is this my... No, okay. Here's my ship, which looks suspiciously like an escape shuttle. I'm actually going to change my ship. That's confusing. All right, here are 3 screens of power-ups where I can spend my space bucks. This screen right here is it updates my radar, as you might guess from the graphic on the left. I've maxed out my radar for mother base and detection radius. Look at the amount of money that costs. 500 million and 500,000 to upgrade my environment indicator. What? How am I ever going to get that much money? Just sit and let the game run forever? Check this one out. No, wait, that's not the one. Yeah, look at that. 1 trillion. I have no idea how close I am to 1 trillion. 1 trillion is, what, 10 million? 100 million? I guess 1,000 million. I don't know. At some point, I'm going to have to figure this out. But that's not going to happen for a while, because this is a game like these clicker games where the numbers increase exponentially. And right now, this number, it's end-game number for me. I shouldn't even be looking at that power-up. Similarly, if I come over here, these are upgrades to my ship. These are upgrades to my radar, upgrades to my ship right here. Oh, Richard Holt, what did you vote for? He's talking about voting for Kingdoms and Castles or Pyre. Richard Holt voting for Tangle Deep. Which I think I uninstalled that pretty quickly. I don't recall. Which one is Tangle Deep? Oh, maybe I haven't even tried that one. Kingdoms and Castles is cute. It's no Avon Colony, as far as city builders go. Pyre is, well, at least it's no Rocket League. I'll give Pyre that. Clayman is saying he got hooked on Adventure Capitalist on the Android. And then he says, damn addictive clickers. This is kind of like that, but just for the financial model. The actual gameplay is not at all like that, trust me. So here are upgrades to my ship. Look at this. If I want to get stowaway, extra sensors that can detect friendly life signs among the debris of fallen enemies. Oh, okay. So this, well, this costs 1.5 quadrillion. I don't even know what a quadrillion is. I'd have to Google that. Kingsway is fun, Jay Strickland says, because someone voted for it. Kingsway is that pixel art 2D build a castle and kingdom kind of thing, right? And then get on a boat and do it over again. I liked Kingsway. So here are the expensive things that I can't afford. I've already upgraded some of these. Here now are things that I could afford. Boosting my health and energy. Energy is basically your shield and your boost. Boost the amount of money you get for killing enemies and farming asteroids. All these other things, can't afford them yet. Space-time distortion field, I want that. Fuses energy with gravity or something. All you need to know is that you can slow down time. Look, bullet time. Once I get 100 billion. Richard Holt is saying I was confusing Kingsway with Kingdom. Right, right. Those are generic terms. I could see that confusion. Which one is Kingsway, then? Yeah, I don't know Kingsway, I'm afraid. So these are the basic 3 upgrades that you... Whoops. Oh, and here's weapons. Now, let me just show you real quick. Let me just reset something. Here's what you start the game with. I need to do... shoot, I'll do this there. So you start the game with nowhere near that many millions of dollars. You actually start the game with no money, and you're doing this little twin-stick shooter here. Although you're not even in this galaxy. You're at the Earth galaxy. You're right around Earth. The Earth galaxy. I should say solar system. Excuse me. This is a solar system I'll show you. Here's the sun. It's like dual suns, and here's the planets. I haven't visited this one. If I go to a wormhole, I can go back to Earth. So you just start out with this dippy little gun. Doesn't do much damage. Enemies should show up in a minute. Well, maybe not. And you're like, okay, this is dumb. This is boring. This is not very dramatic. Yeah, okay, it's got screen shake that's trying to make it seem cooler than it is. But really, if that's all there is to it, how long am I going to play this silly thing? Not long. Hold on, I got to finish harvesting this asteroid thing here. Picking up gold. You know, look at how little money I'm picking up compared to what I'm earning. Alright, so you're playing this, and you're like, okay, that guy, shut up, dude. I would love to shut that guy up. He's worse than that Twitter bird in City Skylines. Yep, I said it. Worse than the Twitter bird. Alright, so you do that, and you're like, okay, that's weak, whatever. I'm done with this game. But then maybe you start making some money by flying to a planet. Let me find a planet. And you don't have these little visual aids on your radar that I currently have. There we go. There's a bad guy. Okay, actually, this is not a good idea to fight him with the crappy weapons. There we go, but I still won. All right, I promise there's a planet. Let's find a planet. Okay, here we go. Here's a planet. Oh, God. When you land on a planet, look, I can build... This planet, you will see in the bottom right, is earning 30 moolah per second. Actually, why is that? I haven't built anything here. Oh, yeah, okay. What is that thing? That looks like... Yeah, it's a real estate office. So each real estate office earns 30 moolah per second. And there are upgrades to it. But you only start with mines unlocked. So you build a mine. A mine is super cheap. If I build a mine, it's going to give me an income per second of 0.1 moolah. You're not going to get anywhere with mines, at least not anywhere towards these millions. Eventually, you build more mines. You will then unlock farms. You will then unlock power stations, then real estate, then waste processing. After that, you will unlock a pharma lab. The farthest I've gotten is unlocking the shopping mall. And each of these gives you exponentially increasing amounts of income. The shopping mall, one shopping mall gets me 1,500 moolah per second, whereas one mine only gets me 0.1. Now these improvements that I can build, and they only function for this one planet, make the mine more efficient. But there's some math going on here which I haven't bothered to figure out. I'm just basically dropping stuff everywhere. And you basically want to upgrade to better buildings. So let's see what I want to upgrade to next, because what you upgrade to next gives you your gameplay objectives. There's no quests in this game. That little guy doesn't tell me, hey, go bring me 6 Moonstar crystals. Instead, the quests are in unlocking these next levels of buildings. So let's see what I need. To unlock a fast food restaurant, I need to destroy 3,333 asteroids across 2 solar systems. I'm about a third of the way there, a quarter of the way there. I've already done it in 2 solar systems. I've visited 2 of them. So now, basically, for me to advance, I just need to be blowing up asteroids. Let's just look ahead a little bit. This one, I got to build a metric ton of farms, power stations, and real estate buildings. This one, Schmidt CD says, I estimate about 10 minutes before I leave the stream to go buy this game and waste my entire evening. Although Schmidt CD calls it play all night. This one, kill 150 enemies in Kasson. Okay, Kasson I don't even think I've reached. So I'm basically locked by... the game progression has gated me at this point. I can't progress towards unlocking chemical plants until I unlock Kasson. How do I unlock Kasson? Now, there's a waypoint you fly to, and it gives you a financial... You have to have a certain amount of money in your bank. That means accumulated, not spent, to unlock a boss. And then you beat the boss, and it unlocks the next galaxy. I'm 2 galaxies into what looks like a list of about 8 galaxies. 6, 8, something like that. And I keep calling them galaxies. They're solar systems. Jay Strickland says, query, gamepad necessary? Oh, good golly, yes. 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 Oh, is there a PS4 version of this? I actually don't know the answer to it. There dang well should be. Alright, so basically at this point, I just need to be blowing up asteroids. Now, remember... Okay, I gotta go back to my base. The right bumper uses your little boost. You can see I've got an energy of 31. I'm depleting it. That energy is also my shielding, by the way. So boosting spins it, and it gradually replenishes. Alright, so you start with this weapon. Don't get away, jerk. You start... Oh, there's a space slug. I should say, and I like this, these creatures here are unique to this solar system. The types of weapons they shoot at you, their kind of attack patterns. There's nothing like this on the Earth solar system. I should call it the Sol system. Alright, so look at that. That weak little gun is not going to get me very far. And look how long it's taking me to blow up this asteroid. Oh, it's taking me forever. Alright, so what can we do about this? What's one of the upgrades? We can upgrade our radar and our ship's health and stuff. Let's look at the weapon system, because this is where this is where the twin-stick shootering kind of comes alive. When you start the game, you just have this crappy little gun. It's a machine gun, and it's at power 1. I've upgraded it 3 times. I'm at power 4. So it's even hitting harder than it is when you... The one that you saw is more dramatic than the one that you start the game with. Chris Marcus said, yes, this is on the PS4. Nice. Yeah, good. Good for them. Alright, so one of the things I can do, of course, is upgrade this weapon. Make it hit harder. I've done that. What else can I do? There are different weapons. This can turn into an ion accelerator. Now, one of the things I'm not seeing is damage numbers, and I guess I'm okay with that. I can also, by spending 100... Oh, no, I've already got 100. I can also unlock missiles. Finally... Oh, yeah, okay, so that's the 3 things here I can unlock in this slot. But look, I have additional slots. If I unlock something here, which I've done, and I can unlock each of those things previously, the machine gun, the ion blasters, and the missiles... As I put different weapons in different slots, I'm not just firing a combination of... This isn't just dual machine guns. You'll see on the left, this is a spread shot, like a shotgun. Oh, and they even say in the text, in the olden days, they used to call it a shotgun. Now, what happens if I have my missiles equipped? I can just run around and shoot missiles. They're homing. They're pretty awesome. I'll just show you real quick to show you how gratifying it is. Look at these missiles. Look at that. It's a little bit of chaos. It's slower. It's not as directly targeted. That's kind of awesome. Now, here's where this game gets kind of cool. What if I have missiles and the machine gun equipped? You can see over there, what? It's shooting out wavy hearts. Let's see what that does. The hearts stick on things, and they do a little bit of damage. I thought some enemies were going to show up. But more importantly, they turn things to my side. And asteroids on my side don't do much because they don't fight each other. But if there were enemies here... Oh, let me pick up this thing. If there were enemies here, they would be punching each other. for a short amount of time. I would be converting them to my side. Well, but then you're thinking, well, okay, you're not doing much damage. Okay, here we go. See, there's a little guy. He's homing it. Yeah, he attacked the asteroids for me. See, there's these guys. See, look, he's going after the asteroids. He's off my back. Okay, well, what good are those things, then? I mean, sure, I'm going to convert some enemies, but can't I do something to be shooting them? Like, do I have to go back to the station and equip a whole different weapon? Okay, now it's getting crazy. Watch this. Okay, let's get that slug. There, they're off fighting each other. Because I'm making them falling in love. I'm making them fall. Oh, shoot. Dadgummit. All right, this is a bad move. Every now and then a scout shows up on the screen. If you don't destroy the scout in a certain amount of time, you get locked into a fixed arena that's going to throw waves at you. So I'm going to do something. I'm now going to convert to different weapons that I've got. Because you can queue up different weapon combos. Or you can, not queue up, you can assign them to different directions on the D-pad. So you can have 4 different weapons equipped at any given time. So this is my basic shotgun. Let's go ahead and get these missiles out. Now I'm stuck in this arena until I clear all the waves that it's going to throw at me. Okay, that's taking forever. So let's go back to this. Mig UK says, those colors are making my head hurt. It is a colorful game. It's not the dark grimness of Warhammer. Okay, we'll go to some hearts to get some of them on my side. Now, I've taken a little bit of damage, but my shields are holding. I'm actually in pretty good shape dealing with these guys. Shooting them with hearts. Throw some missiles out there. Now, if I die, I turn into a relatively frail little escape pod. There, I just beat it, and it drops a bunch of money. I just beat the arena. There, okay. So what I've done, and I just showed you there, is you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, you queue up different weapon combos, or you put different weapon combos together and assign them to D-pad slots. So, let's see, for the bottom slot, let's see, I think I had, oh shoot. This, right. All right. So, particle beam refractor. Now, look at this third slot, which is even going to increase the combinatorial aspects here. Dadgummit, yeah. What if I want to buy a new weapon here, which I do? $1 trillion to unlock the basic machine gun down here. Don't have that. $100 trillion to unlock the particle accelerator, and if I want to unlock the missiles, 10 quadrillion. Oh my god, when am I going to ever have that amount of money? Not for a while, so I'm going to have to make... Oops, dadgummit. I'm going to have to make do with these upgrades here. We want... No, double machine guns. There. Nope, shoot, that's not right. Oh, vanilla missiles. Okay, hold on. No! Oh god, I'm so... That goes in the top. The shotgun, double machine guns goes in the bottom. No, shoot, it goes to the left. What did I have in the bottom? Oh, the refractor beam in the bottom. All right, hold on. It's interface issues. And there. Okay, let me get out of here. All right, so that's what makes this a twin-stick shooter that is not just a brain-dead, shoot a little pew-pew gun at stuff. It's all those different combinatorial weapons. You can have any 4 at any time queued up. Now, I've got $100 million. Let's spend that. What upgrades do I want? Sun indicator. Not really taken with a sun indicator. I mean, you know where the sun is. It's the middle of the dang map. Plus, I'm not going to burn $100 million on that. Don't need that. All right. Let's go ahead and upgrade our health. We're going to give that a couple of upgrades and our energy a couple of times. Because remember, energy is your shielding. And you'll see what 1 point of shielding, when I first clicked on it, cost me 4 million. 2 clicks later, 65 million. Do I want to increase... Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and increase the asteroid, the amount of money we get for asteroids, because we're now going to run around and blow up a bunch of asteroids because we want to unlock the fast food restaurant. All right. And by the way, all these achievements I'm getting, check this out. I said check this out. Look at this. Oh, look at these achievements. Some of these get you something. Fly each luxury space yacht. So these things with trophies apparently unlock something in the game. But I don't know what they are because I haven't unlocked any of them yet. Achievements. You also have these little managers, which are dudes you pick up and they give you some global bonus. Here's a little music jukebox. All right, and I'm going to go back to, oops, this ship because that one looks, okay, there we go. All right, so our goal now is just blow up a bunch of asteroids. Oh, and and maybe we'll spend some of our money on planets. Building more infrastructure. Okay, look, here is a weird, freaky enemy. There's something kind of similar to him in the Sol solar system, but it's more robotic. And you want to shoot the tail to do extra damage. And there's the jerk manager talking to me. I can tell you from experience that if you get wrapped up in him, if he closes a circle around you, he will smush you. Oh gosh, come on, jerk. There we go. So it's spawning enemies. I don't think that's a capital. It's kind of a capital ship. Look how many hit points this guy had. Started out with 270. So there's a little bit of bullet hell gameplay. I'd call it bullet heck. I'm going to go to missiles, make him my friend, and then go back. No, he wasn't my friend. Oh, yeah, no. Is he still my friend? No. Oh, yeah, he's still my friend. All right. Guess I'll whittle away his hit points while he's my friend. And now he's dead. Look, I just killed my friend. Colliding with asteroids, like environmental objects, hurts you. Colliding with planets, you don't collide with planets. You just fly right over them. In a minute, after I finish these asteroids off, we're going to go improve my infrastructure on my favorite planet, which I think is called something like Booger Minor or something like that. You'll see in a minute. I guess we'll go to hearts so they shoot each other, and then missiles, which will home in and take them out. Oh, look. We picked up a spaceman. Eventually, you find people floating around in space, and you rescue them, and they give you global bonuses. This thing I haven't used much. It doesn't seem like it does much damage. I guess if you were to fire that into a crowd, maybe. I know this is a fixed turret. I actually don't know why I'm bothering to sit here and shoot it. Now, when it says enemies incoming, somewhere there's a scout. He's pulsing over there. I have to take out the scouts, or I get locked into this screen here, which I did not do. Let's make some of them love me. You can see in the bottom right, there's a combo counter, which I think determines how much money I get. There's a somewhat capital ship again. Oh, shoot, where am I? Dadgummit. This is called circle strafing. It's a move that I invented. Let's get some hearts going. Shoot! No, hearts. There. Come on, jerks, quit banging into me. Oh my gosh. There. Let's throw, whoops. Throw some missiles out. There we go. I'm getting stats here. Sweet. I love stats. Chris Markinson said it'd be nice if those bullets had a longer range. Markinson, and the game doesn't show you this with math. It makes you figure it out. But that's an aspect of this being the shotgun upgrade, basically. Oh, shoot. Once again. Yeah, I'm not sold on the effectiveness of this beam thing. Okay, let's do some hearts. Now, enemies have levels. I have a level 2, but one of my issues with this game is I don't know what leveling up, if anything, does. I furthermore don't even know what I'm doing to level up. Oops. Okay, missiles. There, you jerks have some missiles. Is this the best way to... I think my missiles aren't doing much damage. Alright, I'm going back to my shotgun. And really, I don't know if you can see, but my shields can take hits. I'm not impervious, but I'm not at much risk from these guys. As long as I don't take damage while my shields are down, I'm in pretty good shape. Because, of course, shields, being shields, regenerate health. Everybody knows that. It's a property of shielding. All right, there. Oh, no, more. Oh, good lord. Here I am doing the move I invented, circle strafing. So part of what's going on here is my shields regenerate so quickly, and they do so little damage that I probably don't need to worry about dodging bullets. You know, because I invented circle strafing, really it should be called tomming. Alright, is that it? Nope, more? Alright, jerks. I don't think my shields have gone below 15. Or even 20, really. Oh, there we go. We got them down to 19 at that point. Fortunately, it looks like these turrets do not know how to lead their targets. They think they're playing Fortnite. Can you collide with them? Oh, you can. Actually, you know what? One of the upgrades, I believe, is a ram. Let's see if it does damage when I ram it. It does not. All right. Oh, shoot. My shields got down to 6. That was perilous. How do you get your health back? Good question. You get your health back, I'm glad you asked, by visiting the mothership, the station. I believe that's the only way. You know, there's probably an upgrade that regenerates your health. That costs like several quadrillion dollars. Is that it? Oh, okay, these guys. That's fine, I can take them. Goofy little space tadpoles. I just got an achievement for collecting crates, loot crates. What do you do with loot in this game? True story. You give it to your middle managers to make them happy and improve the bonus that they give you. All right, look at this. Boxes thought outside of, 98. It's a little bit of that Newcastle humor. The developers at Nosebleed Interactive are from Newcastle, England. Okay, I promise in a minute we're going to go look at a planet, build up some infrastructure, see how close I am to destroying the requisite number of asteroids. What I don't know is when it says destroy asteroids, is each of the asteroid pieces counting as an asteroid? Surely they are. They better. Pony Carnival said, oh, look at this. See this? I don't know what it is. I've seen one before, but always when I attacked it, some jerks ambushed me and it got away. Oh, I think I'm going to be able to take this out. There better be something awesome in there. It looks like it damages me. No. All right, here we go. I've just really? That's all I got from it? All right, whatever. Okay, my radar is telling me... Okay, that's my main industrial planet. I'm going to come back to it in a second. My radar is telling me there's someone floating, oops, in space. There's a yellow triangle. You jerks, come on, get away. Going to rescue someone. Probably going way too far. There, this guy. There. So that was a 3% boost to production. All right, I'm going back to Bluebus. Okay, real quick, if I pause the game, here's the solar system cross-section. I can look at each planet. It tells me how many buildings are on the planet, what side or bonus it gets, and my total income. Here, I'm getting 34 moolah per second. Lame. That's because Bluebus Miner has all of my upgrades. Look at... No, wait, that's not right. I guess it is right. 34 per second, 34 per second, 34 per second, 34 per second. 40... Oh, yeah, right. 40,000 moolah per second. What? What an awesome planet. Let's track it and then fly to it. And I will show you... I'm going to kill this guy first because... You know what? I'm just going to leave. So I think enemies incoming means there's a scout that... Yeah, I didn't destroy it. All right. Oh yeah, look, I'm level 9. You can see at the bottom middle of the screen. Don't know what that means? Ah! Ah! Alright, you know what? Hearts to you guys. And missiles. And hearts. And missiles. Yeah, now that Pony Carnival was making fun of me for only liking music that's the same 4 notes over and over, this is driving me crazy. Now, I don't think there's a way to turn off the music. Never mind, there is. Why would I have thought that? And why didn't I turn that off earlier? Shotgun these guys because, again, my shielding is kind of impervious to them. Rocket Monkey says, you have a stockbroker? Not really. That's just a little bit of flavor. I don't think there are stocks in this game. Dagnabbit! Oh, look at my health. Oh, my gosh, what happened? Somehow wasn't looking and lost all my health. Okay, we're going to have to go back to the mothership after I visit Bluebus Miner and upgrade my infrastructure. Alright, Bluebus Miner, which as I see on my tracker is over this way. Get away, jerks. I'm going to Bluebus Minoris, excuse me. Alright, here is my most profitable planet. What makes it profitable? Well, I've built a ton of stuff. Look at that. 61 mines, 46 farms, 35 power stations, 24 real estates, 19 waste processing, 11 pharma labs, and 11 shopping malls. Wow. How many fast food restaurants? Oh, 0. Because I still have 2,000 asteroid bits, and it looks like it does count the bits, to go shoot. But I've got $103 million. We're not going to be getting the billions and trillions it takes unless we upgrade our infrastructure more. So let's do that. By the way, one of the best upgrades, and they're exponentially more expensive the more you build. But normally a planet builds up money, and you have to visit the stupid planet to pick up the money. It's like a reservoir of money until you build this ATM satellite. Once you build that, then it just shunts the money into your coffers. But at this point, I think each satellite is costing me a couple million, I believe. And if I build another one, it's then going to double and so on. So all of this exponentially increasing math in terms of expenses and income. So it balances out. All right, let's look at this final upgrade for mines. Mines gain 1.09 efficiency for each liquid processor. I don't even think I have liquid processors yet. Where are liquid processors? Oh, okay, so they're down the line. All right, so once I start building those, that final upgrade for mines might help. Farms, what upgrade do I have here? They gain they gain 0.01 efficiency for each waste processing plant. And I do have those. There we go. Now, mathematically, I think my best bet is to just spend the nearly $1 million for another shopping mall, which increases my moolah income by $1,500. So watch this. There. Now the shopping mall is $1 million. I think this is the best thing to do. Actually, what's the upgrade to shopping malls? Shopping mall gains another 500 moolah production. Okay, so I'm going right now from 41,000 to 49,000. Okay, I'll take it. What's the next upgrade for the shopping mall? It's going to cost 150 million. Shopping malls gain 1.5%. Yeah, so they gain 50% efficiency because I've researched gift cards. Okay. Let's see. What about the upgrade for the pharma plant? Pharma's gained 1.3 efficiency, and how many do I have? 11. I still think the best bet is to just keep building shopping malls. You know, let's just do this. All right, we're buying that upgrade, and then we're going to add a bunch of pharmas. Right now, they cost $250,000, 300,000, 350, $500,000-ish. Now, I'm sure if I had a cocktail napkin to sketch out what's most profitable, I would be more efficient at this. Gentrification for 10 million. Real estate gains, and how many real estates do I have? 24. Gains double efficiency. Let's see what that does. So basically 59,000 per second. All right, that wasn't very practical, it seems. All right, let's go back to building more pharma labs, I guess. See, when you're rich enough, this is what it's like. You just throw money out. You're like, okay, whatever. Buy me some of that. Buy me some of that. Get me some of this. I think I'll come back and spend. Oh, look at mines. Let's just build up a ton more mines. Because each mine's only 100,000. That's probably not doing, it's probably not effective, but it's gratifying to see that number go up. It's nice to have a 70 instead of a 69. You know what's better than having a 70? A 71. So each of these now, okay, let's build up some farm plants at 100,000. What is each of these? 100,000. Let's build up some of these. Still 100,000 for real estate. What about this? Basically getting it where the upgrades cost roughly the same amount of money. I'm doing the cheapest upgrade, which I'm sure is a mathematically sound approach. Because when you buy something that's cheaper, it's always better than buying something that's more expensive. I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing. All right, and then let's finish up with some shopping malls to spend the rest of our money. All right, there. Remember when we had like $90 million? We spent all that. All right, so there you go. Math. Let's go back to the twin stick shootering. Now, I'm going to fly out towards this boss and show you guys. Oh, and what I could do... Shut up, manager guy. Oh, he's so annoying. I would love to turn that off. Is there a setting for that? Oh, look at my statistics. Total moolah ever collected. 300 million. Oh, I'm so far from getting $1 billion. Explored 14 planets. Oh, you know what? There's an unexplored planet. Let's go out there and drop a mine on that. Oh, and I was going to show you. Okay, whoops. Here we go. So here's my overall assessment of this solar system. Can I look at Sol? I guess I can't unless I fly there. Jerk! Alright, let's go to this last planet. I'm going to set a tracker for it. It's 335.8, I don't know, clicks away. It's down here. Space tadpoles and space worms. I think I can take it. If you shoot it in the butt, it takes more damage. It's kind of true of anything, from panzer tanks to bosses. Shooting them in the butt does more damage. It's just realism, really. Well, look at that thing, had 4,800 hit points. Thinks he's pretty tough. All right. Oh, my asteroids. That was okay. We're gonna fly out to this last planet, and on the way, if we see any asteroids, enemies incoming, I think I can just flee. Can I just flee, scouts? No, I can't. Jerks. It's kind of annoying. All right, that guy's dead, and let's kill these space tadpoles. All right, what do you got now? Oh, these jerks. You know what? Have some hearts. If I give these guys hearts, will they? Oh, they can't leave their little path. All right, that's fine. Give these guys hearts, they can thin out the tadpoles for me. I'll go back to my shotgun. It's basically the Donald Trump gun. Is you make friends with something, and then you kill it. Oh, look at that guy. I don't think I've seen him before. It's just a bag of hit points. He doesn't seem to be doing much. All right. Sweet. I would give myself a golf clap, but this is a twin-stick shooter, so I need both hands. There's another one of those things, which I don't know what it does. All right, we're flying out to this planet. Any asteroids, which do show up on my radar because I bought the asteroid detector, we're going to go out of our way to shoot them. Remember, we need 2,000 more of these to unlock the fast food restaurants, which will get us to the next step of exponential income, which will eventually get us to where we can unlock the different weapons. Ah! God, I wish that guy would shut up. I so want to turn him off. And I don't know if it's just because there's a big old graphic at the bottom of my screen, or if it's because it's doing that whole Banjo-Kazooie baby talk stuff. Ugh. Dadgummit, quit banging into things. See, oh my god, I'm still at 6 health. Did I not? How did this happen? I guess I didn't go back to, I need to go back to the mothership and heal up. What? Shoot a monkey. All right, well, now I'm in a escape capsule, which has, you'll notice, 10 hit points and no shields. Stop hitting things. All right, I really need to go back to the... and if I die, I think I lose all my money. Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm going to go to hearts. Stop hitting into me. Okay, there. Now we're going to missiles. Okay, go back to the shotgun. Yeah, shoot. All right. Oh, God. Just took, I have 7 hit points left. Hey, come on, you jerk. Ah! Ah! That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh, I'm so mad at this dumb game. Oh, did I not lose my money? Alright, fine. Well, I'm back to full health. There are some asteroids conveniently stationed near my mother base. Left Empty says, I think Tom is compensating for his board gaming addiction with an unlocking addiction on the video game side. This really is just dumb unlocking. It's that whole exponential math clicker thing. I mean, any game where you can sometimes play it by not playing it, I question whether it's an effective use of your time and effort. Here I am, grinding out 2,000 more asteroids. Now, what ultimately makes this silly game work is the fact that each of the economic increases is like a new objective. Like, there's been no reason for me to farm asteroids up to now. There was no reason for me to visit unexplored planets until the objectives basically forced me to set up buildings on additional planets. Oh, yeah, I do have, by the way, the thing after the fast food restaurant. I forgot what it's called. I'm going to need to build more farms, more waste plants, and I forgot some other thing. But I should be looking at that as I build up my infrastructure. And furthermore, I should be building it on different planets, because on any given planet, the cost is based on the number that exist on that planet. So it would behoove me to spread out and build stuff on planets that aren't developed yet. I'm sure there's some economic... It's probably called, like, I don't know, the Laffer curve or something like that. Or Keynesian economics. Keys? I don't know the first thing about economics. Except if you're a Republican, you have to cut taxes above all else. Okay, where are we going? We're going to fly out here, except we're going to stop and shoot asteroids on the way. Schmidt says, this game uses the PS4's controller speaker, and there's no way to turn it off. Does the little dude come up and talk to you with the controller speaker? That would be really annoying. All right, let's see if I can finish off. There, so I killed that scout before he could lock me into an arena. Oh, that would be so annoying if that guy was talking to you in the speaker. It's weird. He says, when you die, well, you guys read that, enemies level down for a little while. All right. How many asteroids do you think I've shot? That feels like 2,000, right? Oh, you know what I should do? Is go level up my asteroid income. Oh, shit. Get away, jerks. You know what? I'm going to go level up my asteroid income. Here I go. So if I'm going to be grinding 2,000 dang asteroids... Okay, let's go into the mother base. Yeah, Schmidt CD says, every time that guy pops up in the corner with his gibberish, it comes out of the controller. Oh, so annoying. Schmidt CD says, oh, you can silence the controller speaker at the system level. You know what? I'm going to go explore that menu in a second. No, look, I can't asteroid this until I get $900 million. Yikes. Guess I'll spend this upgrading the money from enemies. Might as well. There. Okay, let's look at the system menu and see if there's a way I can shut down this dude. Control settings, nope. Statistics, nope. Audio settings, nope. Shoot. Alright. Gotta listen to that jackball. Alright, let's fly up to this planet like I've been meaning to do. Now I've upgraded my energy and boosts quite a bit, so I can actually... Oh, look. Alright, that was a little treasure chest that has to be shot with a certain type of weapon. Alright, here we go. It's a planet that's never been explored. Okay, if I want to build the ATM machine on it, oh, it's $500,000 basically. All right, well, let's build this planet up. So remember, what we're going to need are more farm plants, power stations, and real estate. Are those in a sequence? Farm, power, real estate. Yeah, all right. So do we even need to bother with mines? All right, farms. They each cost, look at them, okay. Power stations. Real estate. Oh, achievements. All right, let's see how we're doing. Oh my gosh, we still got, okay, 1,500 more asteroids, basically. All right, let's keep going. More farms, power plants, and real estate. Should I upgrade these? Look how cheap it is to upgrade. I might as well. Upgrade these. Yeah, hydrocarbon generation, sure. Yep. You can see in the bottom right, bottom left, the bottom right of the bottom left, our income per second here. Real estate upgrades. Yeah, that's cheap enough. Yeah, we'll spend $1 million on that. And let's just keep building more. Oh, check this out. So I don't have to click. The game knows, because these numbers are increasing exponentially, that eventually it's going to get ridiculous for me to build them one at a time. If you look at the bottom of the screen, I can toggle whether I will build 1, 10, 100, or the maximum I can afford. Those are the 4 states of toggling. So, and it shows you the price based on what you've toggled. So I'm just going to build 10 at a time now. There we go. I just spent all my money, and I've made that progress. All right. Now, oh, shoot a monkey. Oh, yeah, okay. Now, because we're making 4,000 moolah per second, let's go ahead and put a satellite up here. It costs $500,000. There we go. So now the money, we don't have to fly out here and collect it every time. Because check this out. These planets, which don't have, this place right here has a satellite, and I know that because it has 0 moolah to be collected. This thing right here, 100,000 moolah is just building up. Until I fly there and pick it up, I don't get that money. This one right here, wow, $250,000. Not much. It ain't just kind of hardly even worth bothering. But I guess at some point, it will be worth bothering. Level 10? Don't know what that means. Okay, that needs missiles to blow it up. How much did I get? Oh, 4 million in there. That's not bad. All right. Yeah, terrible. Oh, I know. I need to be upgrading these other weapons. Let's upgrade the missiles next. I wonder how much that costs. God, I wish that guy would shut up. Left Empty says, does your shooting really affect the game? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I need to get that scout. Dadgummit. Ah. Quit banging it. Oh, so annoying. All right, I've got 20 million. Let's see, because I'm probably going to die. I'm going to try not to die. Let's see what happens if I die. I'm just going to do my patented circle strafe. Easy enough to round up the tadpoles that way. Oh, shoot. Okay, so now I can't... Oh, dagnabbit. Stupid worm. I have to shoot it in the butt. Down to 3 hit points. This does not look good. Ah! Sorry, I yelled in y'all's ear. I apologize. You know what? I probably should just be throwing out missiles and trying to survive. Now I really wished I'd upgraded the missiles. It's the next thing I'm going to do in this game. Got 26 million. I kind of have a good feeling about this. Yeah, I bet I just jinxed myself. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, look, there's something in the middle that's a little loot drop. I want it. Gah! Ah! I shouldn't have done that. That was terrible. It's the worst thing ever. I got greedy. That thing wasn't going to go anywhere, by the way. But if I died, I wouldn't have got it. So now even if I die, I got that loot drop. I meant to show you, too, what are those loot drops? You give them to your managers, and it makes them happy, and it increases the global bonus they give you. So I need to visit my manager screen and give them their stuff. Maybe I'll live. So I don't get greedy again. I think I'm okay. Just don't stand still. Sweet. Assuming there are no more waves. Hopefully that was the last wave. Let's go to the shotgun. Okay, please be the last wave. No! Dadgummit, I can't take... Alright, as long as there's no turrets, I think I can handle 2 worms. Again, you shoot them in the butt. It's the most effective way to kill a boss. If I was a game designer, I would make this the last wave. Oh, there's a drop. Got some loot. Sorry, I haven't looked at the comments because if I take my eyes off, I'm going to lose my last hit point. Luckily, these worms don't have ranged attacks. Let's pull them out here and give me some room. I'm really good at circle strafing. And... Sweet. All right, now let's go back to the station. I'm going to get my loot here. All right, let's beat feet back to the station. Do not hit an asteroid. You will die. Okay, and I can see the asteroids on my map, so I know it's clear. All right. Ah! Okay, there's asteroids around the station. Don't hit those. Ah! Ah! Wait, where's the station? Okay. Ah! Oh, my God. That was way too close. Again, apologies for yelling in everyone's ear. Okay. Whew, we're upgraded. What was I going to spend money on? Yeah, let's upgrade these weapons. Okay, so the basic laser, which is at level 4, if I want to upgrade that, 10 million. Oh, I could afford it. Now, once you get down to the second slot, check this out. 100 million to upgrade that. Oy. All right, let's check out here the other weapons. Let's upgrade the missile. 100 million to upgrade the missile to level 2. What about that? Oh, shoot a monkey. What about the beam? Oh, yeah, or I could upgrade this to level 5. The beam, 10 million to upgrade to level 2. Let's go ahead and try that, because that beam's got to be useful at some point. All right, there. Now, I don't have a number. Like, I would love to see, you know, just give me a little DPS. The game doesn't want to. All right, so one of the things I could do, I guess I could leave this game running overnight. Maybe I should do that. Well, at any rate, I can't afford any more upgrades. Yeah, purchase, that's $1 billion, 10 billion. 100 million to upgrade, 100 million to upgrade, 100 million to upgrade. Yeah, okay. Oh, do the upgrades... I didn't realize that. It looks like the cost of the upgrade is based on how many upgrades you've spread around in this slot. Could that be right? In which case, I feel like I've screwed up. I should have... Yeah, these are way too expensive down here to upgrade anyway. All right. Okay, so there. I've just spent money there. Next weapon upgrade is 100 million, and the next weapon purchase... Oh my God, 1 trillion? Ugh, who can afford that? Alright, at this point I need to kill more asteroids. What is the cost for the next asteroid upgrade? I forgot. Oh yeah, 900 million. That's not going to happen. Can I get more radars? I can upgrade this radar. It shows me the distance to dead guys floating around. I should say survivors. I'm going to take that. Because now I can see how far a survivor is. Let's take that. And, okay, there we go. That's all we could do. All right. Asteroid farming. So you guys have basically seen what this game is. Oh no, what you haven't seen, real quick, I will show you. I'm going to show you managers, and then I'm just going to faff about with this for a little bit before I carry on with my weekend. But I'll hang out and talk with you guys while I'm doing it. So let me show you managers real quick, because this is silly. Watch this. Okay, managers. It is such an absurd concept. Here's my screen of managers. If I go to one of these guys, they have mini games. Here's the one I haven't seen. Here are his stats. His happiness is 0% because I haven't given him any food. It's the top line. Any martinis, it's the second line, or any presents, the third line. If I want any happiness bonus from him, I have to give him that stuff. And those are the little crates that drop. They have food, drinks, and gifts you can give your managers. I think of varying value. But check this out. I'm not sure what this is. Each manager has a mini game. Okay, Vostok Micro. What is... Oh my god. Oh my god, so dumb. But I probably get something for it, right? You see, there's one that's driving. There's one that's chopping down trees. I bet there's going to be some sort of a dopey Frogger deal. There, I just died. I got an achievement for getting a score in it. I don't know what the score does. Does it make the manager happy if I play his stupid minigame? I can't believe I'm doing this. I could be playing Mad Max, or Black Desert Online, or Guild Wars 2. I could be starting Final Fantasy 12. I could go watch the 13th episode of the first season of The Wire. I could finish reading Fight Club, which I just started. Oh, there, I got 14 points. What did I get for that? Is my manager happy now? Nope, he doesn't care. What does that do, playing that dumb mini game? Greg Ambrose says, I miss my Game Boy. Come on, Greg Ambrose, you don't really. Seriously? I do not miss that at all. Those graphics, they were all just crappy 2D platformers. I'm going to tell you a true story about me. Always been into strategy games. I got into computer games through war games, through video war games. So when I got a Game Boy, let me just play this mini game again. When I got a Game Boy, one of the first games I got on it was one of those Koei games. It was it must have been a Nobunaga's Ambition. And it was a sort of a scaled down one. Because, you know, there was probably one for the, I don't know, Amiga or something that I didn't have at that point. So I've got this basic Nobunaga's Ambition on the Game Boy, and I'm playing it, and it doesn't really come with much by way of rules, because it's a Game Boy game. Nobody figures any, you know, they don't figure you're going to care that much about the rules. You're just going to make numbers go up. You're going to plant fields and get rice and send your armies around. So I'm playing it, and I'm trying to figure out things like, well, wait, how many armies can I feed with this much rice or this many fields? How much gold, you know, what these upgrades, how are they going to affect my gold? Basically, the stuff that would be in the manual or tooltips. That wasn't in the game. Oh, look at that. There's a question mark. I need that question mark. Give me that question mark. Sweet. What is that? What did I just get? So that stuff wasn't in the game, right? Because it's just a dopey little Game Boy game. Oh, yeah, what was my score? Oh, there, high score, 28. So I'm playing Nobunaga's Ambition on my Game Boy. I have tons of questions. For the most part, I sit down and I do this with strategy games all the time. Most recently, I've done it a lot with Endless Space 2, a strategy game I really love. And I've really liked untangling the systems, the mechanics, the math. Because the information is in there. If you want to learn it, it's in there. You can figure it out. It's really gratifying. So Nobunaga's Ambition on the Game Boy didn't work that way. I couldn't figure out the damn math. So there's a 1-900 number to call if you need help. It's in the back of the manual. I called that number. I got a person. It was some poor woman, and I was throwing all these questions at her. How much rice does a field make? What if I upgrade it to a level 2 field? How much rice is that going to make? How much rice does it take to feed an army? How do I determine, what does my army's offense value mean? I want to know this. If this poor woman had no idea what the answers were, she was just customer service for basically, oh, I need a replacement disc, or I don't know, whatever. Not even discs, cartridge. Let's give this guy some stuff. So, and the problem with this is it takes so long. Look, I have to sit through. Okay, lobster. Until that bar fills. Oh, look, there, I'm getting points. So this poor woman got so sick of me asking questions, she eventually was just like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send you the full manual. And I was like, oh, cool, okay, why didn't I get that in the first place? But yeah. So, in the mail, I eventually got the full manual for Nobunaga's Ambition, the Amiga version. None of the information applied to the Game Boy version. None of it. It was a completely different build of the dumb game. But I got the instructions without having to buy the game, just because I bugged this poor woman. Whoops, I don't want to play that minigame. That minigame's horrible. Alright, let's get this guy's drink on. Oh my gosh, that did not make him merry. Alright, there we go. We filled up these bars. We now have a global bonus, and it's temporary. That's going to go away. How can I look at what it is? Where do I see? Bonus, 35%. There you go. That's going to go away over time. Greg Ambrose confesses that he called a tip line for one of those damn King's Quest games. Oh my god, those stupid games, that adventure game logic. That stuff was made for 1-900 numbers. And it's funny, I say I got it free. Yeah, you have to pay for those stupid 1-900 numbers. Remember those? Oh, look, see? I just picked up a crate, and that was stuff for my managers to make them happy. Okay, I've almost got 100 million. You know what? Isn't 100 million what it took to upgrade my weapon? I think it is. Let's go upgrade my weapon. Or do I spend it on infrastructure? Is it cheating? And Nosebleed Games, surely they know people will do this. If I leave this game running overnight, because you'll note even when time is paused, because I'm in a station, time isn't paused. I'm earning money. Or even in this pause, I don't know about that pause screen. So yeah, I didn't get that Nobunaga's Ambition manual for free. I had to pay whatever it cost to call the stupid 1-900 number. Oh, look at you, Mr. Capital Ship. You know, why do I care? I'm going for Asteroid. Oh, you know, because I have to, they're getting in my way. Oh, let's upgrade our weapon. That was 100 million, right? Yeah, look at that. I'm still earning money. All right, so what do I want to upgrade? Let's upgrade something in slot 2. Or do I want to upgrade those missiles? Those missiles are awfully fun. Because they'll also upgrade my love gun. And I wasn't being foul. I wasn't trying to do a double entendre there. It's literally called a love gun. You can see on the screen. Yeah, that's $1 billion. Okay, we can't buy anything. What if I just upgrade this slot here? Because it's the secondary, it will then affect all of my weapons. I'm going to have to call the 1-900 number right now and find out what these upgrades do. Greg Ambrose, when I say the words love gun, thinks of a Kiss song. Haha, you liked Kiss. I never liked Kiss. Kiss never made any sense to me. They looked like dopes. I don't like any single Kiss song. Go ahead, name one. I don't like it. Also, true story, I once had Thanksgiving dinner with Kiss. The absolute truth. Oh, look, my next upgrade, 1 billion. Oh, that one's only 100 million. Oh, for this slot, right. I don't know if that was efficient. All right, when we get 100 million, we're going to come back here. All right, let's get some asteroids. Okay, so you guys have seen everything there is to show about this game. I'm basically done. I'm just faffing about now. Let's just hang out and talk in the chat channel. First of all, raise your hand if you will be seeing Atomic Blonde tonight, or just this weekend. If so, I might see you there at the theater. I think tonight I will do... Okay, well, hold on. I got to finish this scout so he doesn't trap me into an arena. There. Suck at scout. I think I will be doing Atomic Blonde in either the Monkey movie or Dunkirk a second time on IMAX. If anyone has any recommendations on that front, let me know. How is that Monkey movie? Because I didn't like the last one very much. Liked the first one. Schmidt, Holy Schmidt, and Chris Markinson have already seen Atomic Blonde. Oh my god, you guys slow down. Jerks. Josh Marshall says he's probably going... Oh, Space Worms. He's probably going to see Atomic Blonde on Sunday. I presume after church, right? Josh Marshall. Markinson says he really enjoyed Dunkirk on IMAX. I can imagine. That's what I was thinking as I was watching it. I wish I was seeing this on IMAX. Are you guys on board with Dunkirk? Am I allowed to say, because we're doing a Dunkirk podcast, should I spoil it and say that I really... Oh, I don't... So I spoiled it in a write-up I wrote of a movie called Killing Ground. I really like Dunkirk. I have some issues with it, of course, but man, I really, really liked it. So, where do I pick up my Dunkirk apologist card? I was so over Christopher Nolan after Inception and Dark Knight Rises. But I'm getting back together with him. We're on again. Our off again, on again relationship. Schmidt CD says the Monkey movie was good. Okay. Wait, Dark Tower is out? Okay, so one of my deals with Dark Tower, and this is in the write-up for the next write-up of The Wire, the 12th episode of The Wire, Season 1. I cannot go back to listening to Idris Elba speak in a weird English accent. That's just... I'm not ready for that. So I'm hoping he uses his Baltimore argot in Dark Tower. Yeah, Markinson, the structure of Dunkirk is just what made it special, I think. Joshua Marshall says Charlize Theron can be his religion. I know, right? Fury Road. You know what? If you guys will excuse me, I'm going to go watch Fury Road now. I'll be back in 2 hours. Greg Ambrose says his scale for the awesomeness of a Nolan movie is how often it goes BWOMP. Schmidt CD says, oh, from the trailer, which, by the way, spoiler, it sounds like Idris Elba doesn't have his goofy English accent, which has got to be fake. He can't really talk that way. It's just so weird, because I know him. I remember seeing this goofy, it's actually kind of cool, British vampire series called Ultraviolet. Not the... Is that Mila Jovovich? Yeah, Aeon Flux is Charlize Theron. Ultraviolet is Mila Jovovich. Not the Mila Jovovich movie, the TV series, Ultraviolet. I forget who the white guys were. There's a white dude and a white chick, and Idris Elba were the leads in Ultraviolet. Idris Elba, I just remember thinking, wow, this guy's really cool, and he's British. So you guys who know him from The Wire, that's how you first heard him. I first heard him with his English accent. I am only this year getting around to hearing him talk Baltimore, and I just can't get that out of my head now. It just feels so weird. Colton Westrate, not impressed by Dunkirk. And then he puts a frowny face. Schmidt CD says, yeah, it sounds like Dark Tower is this uncanny, quote, neutral Idris, end quote. Okay, now you guys... Oh, that's right. Dark Tower is Stephen King. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that's the thing that doesn't make me care to see the Dark Tower movie. Who's directing it? Isn't it the Oblivion guy? Joseph Leader? No. Jonathan Lieberman? Leader? No. Is it? Someone tell me who directed the Dark Tower movie. Chris Markinson confesses to almost tearing up in Dunkirk. If I were to tear up in a movie, I would never admit it. Just saying. Nikolai Arcel directed Dark Tower. Yeah, have no idea who that is. All right. What's the Oblivion guy's next movie? Joseph Lieberman, right? He did Tron. Joseph Kosinski. Who's... Where am I getting... Isn't there a Jonathan Lieberman or... So I think it's Joseph Kosinski who did Tron and then Oblivion. But isn't there someone... shoot. I don't tear up at the end of video games. Nope, I wouldn't confess it. Hold on, I gotta Google this while you guys stare at this static screen. This is driving me crazy. And I'm not talking about the politician, Lieberman. Joseph Lieberman. Good Lord, I have no idea. Nope. Don't think that's an actual person. My God, I have no idea where I got that from. It's Kaczynski is the Tron and Oblivion guy. Alright, well. Okay, almost 100 million for our next upgrade. We'll check in a minute how we're doing with asteroids. You know, as soon as a planet swings by here, we can land on it and see how we're doing with our progress towards fast food restaurants. Alright, so my aunt... I'm from Arkansas. Okay, I gotta kill these scouts. There's 3 of them. There we go. I'm from Arkansas. My grandfather had 2 daughters and a son. You know, so my mother, my aunt, my uncle. Most of my extended family stuck around in Arkansas. Did various things there. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna get locked into a stupid arena there. Oh, shoot a monkey. Alright, I'm at full health. So eventually my aunt settled on, she's always cooked. And she eventually settled on running a catering business. And we have a place where in Little Rock called Barton Coliseum. And it's where you go to all the concerts. There are other venues now. I think actually I remember in Pine Bluff, the National Guard Arsenal, I think was converted to like I think there are concerts there. It became like a nightclub, but like a venue for concerts. So, but normally concerts at the Barton Coliseum. I think that's also the fairgrounds are right outside of Barton Coliseum. So my aunt eventually got a gig for her catering company where anytime a concert would come to Little Rock, she would be the go-to for doing the catering at Barton Coliseum. So anytime, you know, like Foreigner, the Charlie Daniels Band, or whoever played at Barton Coliseum, yep, Big Nancy's catering company, that's what we call my aunt, would do the catering, and she would regale us with stories about, you know, what so-and-so was, yeah, sweet, about what different rock stars wanted, and which rock stars wanted the, you know, red M&Ms taken out, just goofy stuff like that. So, one holiday, I'm in college, my mother's moved out of state to Washington, I'm still in college in Arkansas, and I remember one holiday, I am home for Thanksgiving, I'm just staying in town for Thanksgiving, I don't really have anywhere to go, which I don't mind, and Big Nancy's like, well, why don't you come on out, you know, I'm working Thanksgiving, but just come on out and, you know, I'll give you a Thanksgiving dinner at Barton Coliseum where I'm working. And where she was doing that, Kiss had a concert like a few days later. So I am eating Thanksgiving, and because I was never a Kiss fan, I could not have cared less. Let's go pick up this guy. He's 150 clicks out. So there, without their makeup, were these doofusy dudes from... Oh, shoot. And I couldn't have told you who one was from the other. And they're just eating Thanksgiving dinner down the table from me. So there, I had Thanksgiving dinner with Kiss. It's probably an anticlimactic story, but... I don't recall there being any groupies. There, oh, can I go... No, there's a planet over there. I don't recall any egregious drug use. Like I said, there was no makeup involved. Oh, did I? So Chris Markinson is saying if I teared up at the end of video games, I wouldn't admit it. I actually wrote that in a review once. I did not realize that. I'm guessing it was Quadrilateral Cowboy, because I did not cry at the end of that. Definitely did not. shoot. All right, I should be watching my shields. Ah! You know, I should probably just change to a different weapon. There's no reason. Let's try our missiles. Although I don't think our missiles have any of those upgrades, because they're... Okay, let's use our love gun, speaking of Kiss. Gone home, Chris Markinson said. Yeah, I didn't tear up at the end of that either. It's weird to me that there's a gone home backlash. People are like, no, that game is dumb. There, look at all that money I got. Josh Marshall said he teared up watching me play Rocket League. Oh, you know, while we're here, let's spend some of our money on infrastructure. Actually, how much do we have? 130 more. Okay, let's go upgrade our weapon, and then we're going to spend the rest on infrastructure, and then I'm going to call it a night. Yeah, I'm afraid they weren't jerks, the guys at KISS. Just they weren't anything. They were just dudes sitting at the end of the table eating their Thanksgiving dinner. Couldn't tell you what they were talking about because I didn't care. Whoops, dadgummit. I accidentally changed my weapon. There. All right, we can upgrade this beam. Ah! Or this missile. I like these missiles. I'm going to upgrade that to level 3. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, I'm upgrading this missile. There. Now it's 100 billion to upgrade anything. Joshua Marshall's talking about Gone Home was done by, aren't they called like Fulbright? What is the name of the developer? Their next game is Tacoma, which is an outer space game. Is that due out anytime soon? All right, let's go to the nearest planet. So these planets move in orbit around the sun, which is a little annoying until you get the planet tracker. So I can go through and click and see which one's closest to me. Oh, this one's super close. And it only has one building, so let's go spend some infrastructure on that. Quelbrog. Oh, and I should go check and see what I need. Oh, how much is this going to cost? 1.2 million. Yeah, we'll buy the ATM. I should see what I need to bring the boss out in this solar system. Tacoma's due August 2nd? Come on. Are you serious? That's great news. Remember when nothing came out in the summertime? All right, so we've still got, let's see how we're doing on asteroids. Oh, my gosh. Still about 1,500 away. We still need a bunch more farms, power stations, and real estate buildings. All right, let's get to it. Oh, I'm building 10 at a time. What if I build 100? Yeah, I can't even afford it. 56, all right. Build 10 at a time of these. Got an achievement. Sweet. I love achievements. Build 10 at a time of these. Just go back until the costs. I'm looking at the cost as I do these things, sort of keeping it equitable. Achievement, sweet. I just got the Agricultural Princess achievement. Joshua Marshall, who is going to be hanging out with me here in Los Angeles soon, just says, sorry, I'm canceling my trip so I can stay home and play Tacoma. I can't say I blame you. Let's build some upgrades for these because, you know, why not? I'm sure this is a mathematically sound approach. We have tons of these buildings. Community housing, yeah. Gentrification, you know it. There we go. Love gun. Okay, let's see how these missiles do. God, I would love to turn that stupid talking dude off. All right, oh look, here's a middle manager out here. In a moment, we should pause and also go give our middle managers, help them get their drink on, feed them. All right, let's go here. Wish there was some way to tell. So look at this down here. These are like guys who don't get their own screen. You can't interact with this. They just sit there and give you a 3% bonus, and I think they eventually just go away. I don't know what the rule is there. Oh my gosh, look, he ate all his food, drank all of his drink. Here, have some gifts. I don't know if there's any reason to give different guys stuff. Like, oh, I guess to keep them from leaving. Am I doing this efficiently? I don't know. I'm going to have to call the 1-900 number to figure out how this works. Oh. This guy drinks more slowly, I guess. Actually, what is... So, he's a 4% bonus. Do they give you varying amounts of bonuses? 6%. I don't know. There. I have no more gifts for you guys. Sorry. Where am I going? Okay, asteroids. So, here we go. I do have my... Does this count as an asteroid? As a game design, I would say yes. I do have my radar upgraded to show asteroids. That was something you had to buy. Okay, so what'll get difficult is if a scout shows up while all these guys are on the screen. Yeah, here we go. Okay, where's the scout? There. Die. Jerk. This is called boom and zoom, what we're doing. This is what you do if you're a Japanese Zero in World War II. Wait, is that true? Actually, no, I think that's what the Americans did. The Zeros were more maneuverable. Haha, I'm doing flight sim nerd talk. Oh god, stupid worm. Just picked up loot for my managers. Oh, look at all the money I'm making. This thing off. So that gave me 3 million. All right, I'll take it. Oh god, that guy's so annoying. Ukulele in a patch, they eventually added the ability to skip the dumb talking. The guys who talked, you could accelerate their speech. There's a wormhole, which they didn't have for the longest time. All right, real quick, let's look here. So. I've unlocked these. You start with Saul. I unlocked this. So if I ever have $500 million accumulated, I can fly to the big red skull, which I've unlocked the radar to detect that, fight the boss. If I die, I think I lose my money. And if I win, I then can pay that $500 million to unlock this wormhole. Which will cost $100 billion to go to the next one, $500 trillion, 10 quadrillion. And the final boss, 10 quintillion space bucks. Huh. Greg Ambrose wants to know if you can upgrade to a great big honking capital ship like in Rebel Galaxy. It's a good question. Let's look at these ships. So here are the ship models. I don't think any of them is a great big honking capital ship. And I don't know how you unlock them. Because again, there's no text here. I'm going to have to call that 1-900 number and bug the poor woman who answers. The reason I'm not using this one right here, it's too tiny and it confuses me. It looks too much like the escape capsule. Okay, here's some asteroids. Oh, we gotta finish up. Wait, there's the scouts. There, I think I took care of them. Fortunately, the scouts pulse, so you know the scouts from the regular enemies. Stupid space slug. Love guns and some missiles. Oh, wait, there's this scout. Shoot, go to... No, dagnabbit. Oh, so annoying. Alright, that's fine. Alright, after this wave, I'm going to save and quit and go have a Friday. And I think this might be cheating. I think I'm going to leave the game running. I mean, what better way to get 500 million than to just step away and let the game get it for you? All right, love gun and missiles. Let's love gun these turrets. And missiles. Love gun. Can you love gun a worm? Yeah, he's got hearts on him. Looks like he can. Chris Markinson says, oh, look, the worm's stuck at the edge of the screen. Should take advantage of this situation. Chris Markinson says, combined arms really does seem to pay off. Yep, exactly, Chris Markinson. Well, I guess he was stuck in the edge of the screen because he loves me. Look at that, we've got another 100 million, but we're trying to get to 500 million, remember. All right. All right. Hardly seemed worth it. All that gold. Oh my god, you guys quit attacking me. I'm trying to get asteroids farmed. Oh god, all right, there we go. So this has been a little game called Vostok Inc. from Nosebleed Entertainment. How's that for a gross name? Thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone have a great Friday. If you haven't already seen Atomic Blonde, maybe I'll see you at the theater there tonight. You can find me on Twitter at QT3. Things that I write are at quarterto3.com. And if you enjoy this, check out my page at Patreon at patreon.com/TomChick. I'll be giving away Space Tyrant later on, so now's your chance to join me for that and be eligible for a copy of Space Tyrant, which is very good. And shortly you'll be able to send me a review request. So happy Friday to everyone. I will see you Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you later. Cheers.